How accurate are budget launch monitors at detecting club face data? I'm about to test the Flightscope Mevo Plus launch monitor's accuracy when it comes to recording impact location compared to the typical standard real-life impact location test using foot spray. We'll test 3 clubs, a wedge, a 7-iron and a driver to see whether Flightscope's £300 software upgrade is actually worth it. Now, for those of you that aren't sure what impact location is, it's effectively whereabouts on the club face that you strike the ball, which can ultimately have a huge impact on how far the ball travels and whereabouts it ends up. If you hit the middle of the club face, then it's usually a great shot. If you don't, anything could happen, which is why the pros are so good. Check out this image of Tiger Woods' irons from the 2000-2001 Tiger Slam season. Flightscope are a brand that sell a very popular budget launch monitor called the Mevo Plus, which you can pick up for around about £2,000. But you can upgrade the software in this launch monitor for an extra £350 or so to the impact location feature, which immediately shows you a graphic on the screen whereabouts on the club face you contacted the ball. So you can get an idea of how good you are compared to the great one. Right, I'm going to hit 3 shots with 3 different clubs, starting with the lob wedge, 60 degrees. Oh, that was fat. You can see on the screen that the impact location of that was apparently a massive toe strike. Let me show you. The strike is actually up here. So, I would say it's probably a little bit low on the Mevo Plus location compared to real life. But one thing I do know about that shot, it was a disgusting strike. Second shot with a lob wedge. Let's try and hit one out the middle, please, Mitch. Oh, there we go. Face impact location was not detected for that shot. That's the first time that's happened to me. I've been trying this out for a couple of days now and it's never done that before. Anyway, that was a bit more out of the centre. There you go. You can see it just about there. A little bit high on the centre, but that's where it was. But we can't record that one, can we? Because it didn't pick it up. Right, can we work, please? Oh, no, that wasn't a good shot. Yet again, we have a no read on the impact location. If anybody knows why that is happening, drop me a comment below, please. Because this is unusual. Aha, we have a read. Now this is a bit confusing because it's got my last shot on there. That is the shot that I've just hit. Relatively accurate, I guess. Maybe a little bit more towards the toe in real life. Anyway, that's enough of the lob wedge. Let's try 7-iron. Okay, 7-iron time. We've got a nicely fresh sprayed club face. Not a bad strike. Nice little fade on the trajectory. We've got a very slight toe hit. As you can see, a slight toey hit. It's a little bit low on the Mevo Plus software there in comparison to real life. Trying to get it at an angle. That's a good one, isn't it? You can see that. So yeah, it's a little bit higher in real life than it is on the Mevo Plus, but it's not bad. Pretty accurate there. It's leaky again. That looks like it's pretty much bang out the centre of the club face. However, in real life, it's in almost the exact same position as my last shot. So I can just head to calibrate here, and then I can say exactly on the club face where that hit. I can just move these arrows, click these arrows to move it up, probably about there. Let's save that. Right, so that calibration is now much more accurate compared to my one in real life. Let's see if that makes an impact in terms of its accuracy. Oh, that's a good strike, that. Pulled it though, and it's a bit heely on Flightscope. Little bit heely in real life. Little bit heely on the Flightscope software. That I am quite impressed with. Felt like a really good shot, that, but obviously it wasn't out of the middle of the club face. So I guess my feel and actually seeing the reel is not always very accurate myself, is it? Need to work on my club face stuff, don't I? Okay, finally we're going with the big stick. Now I've got a Sim 2 Max, and with everybody else's Sim 2 Max, you don't even need the foot spray to see your impact location, but my club is terrible at like locating where the ball has struck the club. Don't know why. It's not a dodgy one around. See how this goes. I mean, this could go anywhere. Oh, that was a high toe as well, I think. Absolutely. It's a good job I sprayed that club face, I'm telling you. High toe on the driver, on the Foresight app. Sorry, the Flightscope app. Get me brands confused there. And a high toe shot in real life. Good Flightscope. Right, let's try and get one that's a little bit more out of the middle, please, Mitch. That was, I think. Oh, that's almost dead centre on the Flightscope app. Oh, and that is pretty much perfection. Look at that. Right in the middle of the club face, ever so slightly high. That is very accurate, that. One final shot with the driver. Let's give it a fresh coat. Oh, no. Say a bit low on the face. It says a bit low on the face there. Real life. Oh, my days. That is impressive. Low on the face. Where are we? There we go. Well, Flightscope Mevo Plus. Very impressed with that club face impact location. The lob wedge wasn't too good, but do you know what? I'm going to go back to the lob wedge now and just give it another couple of goes, because I don't know if I'd done something wrong with that. Let's try it out. A couple more shots with a 60 degree. Oh my days, what was that, Mitch? On the face there, low heel. Do you know what? I'm going to give it its due there. Where are we? Get you in focus. Low heel, I'd say. It's impressive. Get some height on these lob wedges at the moment. That was low centre. It's tough to see this one. But yep, it's given it low centre again. Well, let's wrap the test up there and give you my thoughts and conclusions. I'm actually very impressed. I was testing this out yesterday as well, and I was a bit dubious about it, but I guess now that I've done it properly for the video, and like made sure everything's accurate and stuff, I'm actually very impressed with the impact location. It is really, really good. The fact that you have to calibrate it, and I would probably suggest, like, if you do get a bad one, or every few shots, just recalibrate maybe. If you're changing clubs, maybe recalibrate with some foot spray, just so that you know that you're getting accurate data. But yeah, to get this information on a launch monitor that costs £2,000, obviously you have to pay a little bit extra for the software upgrade, but if you're working on trying to find the centre of your club face, this is a great little bit of kit. I've got this Flightscope Mevo Plus for another couple of weeks, so I'm going to make plenty more content with this device, with this launch monitor. If you want me to do anything in particular with the Flightscope Mevo Plus in terms of testing or trying something out, then drop a comment down below. If you want to see more videos about the Flightscope Mevo Plus, then check out the ones that are on the screen right now. And if you're interested in home golf simulators or launch monitors, head over to the Handicap Golf YouTube channel, give it a subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video in a minute.